You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Christopher Roberts. Joining me now, she is from New York. She's based in New York. She is the Director of Clinician Development at WellCore. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Candace Williams to the program. Candace, welcome. How are you today?
Great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking, and thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us. We appreciate it.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
All righty. So why don't you start us off? Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Sure. I am the Director of Clinician Development, and I'm with WellCore, who our company started from really seeing a need. And in our society, we really don't value the older adult, and so we said, boy, if we partner with assisted living facilities and nursing homes, we could really provide help with their mental health needs. A lot of times these facilities are really great at providing physical care and more of a reactive approach, but if we could get ahead of it earlier, people would have a better quality of life. So we partnered with different assisted living facilities, and our team of nationwide licensed psychologists, we have neuropsychologists, and also licensed clinical social workers. They undergo a really robust training program, and they're spread out throughout the country. And not only do we now work with just residents in assisted living facilities, but we also, due to COVID, have expanded our services through telehealth, and we're able to meet so many more seniors' needs that are spread throughout the country, especially during this difficult time.
All righty. Now, what kind of background and training does someone need to, do what your company does?
So if you are going to school, you would go to a school that provides clinical training. You do internships at different locations. Our psychologists and neuropsychologists go on for their doctorates, and the licensed clinical social workers receive their master's in social work. And then, depending on the state, usually there's a requirement of doing about 3,000 hours of supervised therapy. And when you get to our stage of doing therapy, you have undergone all of that, received your license in your state, and are specifically trained in different areas. So a lot of our clinicians are trained specifically in geriatrics.
All righty.
So it's
now,
quite a process.
Oh, there you go. Now, why do you think your clients choose you over someone else out there? What sets you guys apart from others?
What's different is we really focus on the older adults. They're going through so many different changes. Every single person has this view of the golden years, and oftentimes they become the squeaky years because they've dealt with loss of partners, loss of health, finances, a change of job. Maybe they're no longer able to drive. All of those things really add up, and we really understand that there are these needs. And the other thing that makes us unique is we really meet the person where they are. So oftentimes people are living histories, and it's so amazing to hear the stories of what they've had to endure. There's not a day that I haven't learned something from one of our seniors that we work with.
All righty. So, how has COVID-19 affected you? How's that been working out?
It's really amazing because immediately all of the doors to our community shut around the country. And it really left us feeling helpless, and we said, we have to do something for our seniors. We were getting tons of calls from family members who were really worried because not only were we locked out, but they were too. So we said, hey, they have telephones. And what was great is we were allowed to start a teletherapy program through people's insurance, which was really great. And in a matter of days, we worked around the clock to get it going right away so we could meet their needs. And it's really amazing because we even had some clinicians standing outside windows doing phone therapy through the window. So we really became creative. And we've found that not only are we having to work with the seniors themselves who feel really isolated and disconnected from their families, but the families felt really disconnected, and we've felt that we needed to reach out to them as well because they didn't know what was going on. And they were also worried, how's my loved one doing? So we started a great teletherapy program, and now we are able to work with seniors who are coast to coast and directly with them without them having to leave their house. And that makes them feel really comfortable. And we assign our clinicians to work with them either through a platform of a video conference that's secure, or else sometimes people don't have access to that, so we can even do it by phone, which is great.
Alrighty. Now, how can my audience reach out and contact you to find out more information?
The best way to reach us is through our website at wellcore.com, and that is WELLQOR.com. And we have an awesome little bot that helps connect you to our services.
Alrighty. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. And for everyone else out there, do stick around. We